Once again, a new kitten season is upon us. Every year, thousands of kittens are born outside, and their mothers either abandon them, are killed, or are nowhere to be found. And kittens are brought into the shelter, where people like me get to take care of them. These kittens are called neonates. They are kittens who still need the milk from their mother, but instead of that, we use bottles. We have to take care of them in lots of different ways, and we have to do it very specifically. And here I'm going to show you a very brief overview on how we take care of these neonatal kittens every year, and what good your donations can do to help support us in this mission. The kittens you're seeing now are kittens that I personally have taken care of over the years. Bottle feeding kittens is actually really similar to bottle feeding human babies. So if you've already done that, then you know a lot more than you think you do about starting off with a neonatal kitten. So here's a few things you'll need. One is kitten-specific formula. This is my personal favorite brand. Next is a shaker bottle so that you can mix the formula properly, make sure it's the right consistency. Third is a bottle. I prefer the Miracle Nipple for the top of the bottle. I think it's the easiest to use. And next, you'll heat the formula in the bottle with some hot water. I never microwave it because it loses nutrients that way, so I prefer using hot water to heat it. So here's my favorite part, bottle feeding the kitten. First, you want to make sure that your kitten is warm. A cold kitten cannot digest. Next, you need to help the kitten to go to the bathroom. A mother cat would lick, but we use tissue. Next, I always weigh my kittens before and after they eat to make sure that they've eaten enough. And always, you must check the temperature of the formula before you feed your kitten. Make sure you always feed a kitten belly down. Kittens do not drink milk from their mothers on their backs like human babies do, or on their sides. Their bellies must always be touching the floor. This is to help make sure that they don't aspirate milk. And additionally, with aspiration, you want to make sure that the bottle isn't flowing too quickly. Kittens, when they're latched, should look like this. Their ears click back and forward, their tongues are in a U shape, and you'll hear the suction sounds as they eat. It's a very satisfying sound when a kitten is eating as much as they need to. And when they're done, they'll spit the nipple out themselves. You don't need to monitor. They're very good at knowing how much to eat. It's essential to make sure that the kitten stays warm because until they're 4 weeks old, they cannot monitor their own body temperature. So I use a Snuggle Safe, which is the pink disc you see here, but other people use heated up rice bags or perhaps a heating pad, but you want to make sure it doesn't cover the entire container because kittens will move away if they get too hot. And this is the reason I do what I do and why shelters across the nation do what they do. To see kittens who otherwise would have died without our care grow up to be big, strong house panthers, like Mary, my first foster fail. If you would like to help support these life-saving efforts, please support the Pensacola Humane Society's Fund the Felines initiative.